British Columbia Institute of Technology acknowledges that our campuses are located on the unceded traditional territories of the Coast Salish nations of Musqueam, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh.
Welcome into your 10:30 Sports Update. I'm your host, Elijah Ford. So happy to be with you this morning. Team Czechia has just defeated Team Denmark in ice hockey for the right to play the #1 ranked Canadians in their knockout quarterfinal game on Wednesday. Czechia won the game 3-2 with goals by Roman Cervenka, Martin Necas, and current Canucks forward David Kampf. The Canadians have already played the Czechs in their first game of the tournament in group play, where they won by a convincing score of 5-0. Speaking of those Canadians, Canada held practice ahead of its men's hockey quarterfinal at the Milan, Croatia Olympics, with forwards Nathan MacKinnon and Sam Bennett absent for what head coach John Cooper called maintenance. MacKinnon took a forearm to the jaw in Sunday's win over France. Cooper said there is no panic ahead of Wednesday's elimination game against Czechia. Defenseman Josh Morrissey was a full participant after missing 2 games with an injury, while veteran forward Brad Marchand is also available after sitting out the final 2 preliminary contests with an undisclosed ailment. Sticking with Canada in the Olympics, Team Canada has won their 2nd gold medal in a row in women's team pursuit speed skating today. The team of Isabel Wiedemann, Ivani Blondin, and Valerie Malte beat the Netherlands in the gold medal race, erasing an early deficit to take the lead with 2 laps left and crossing the line 0.96 seconds ahead of the Dutch. It is the 3rd gold medal in 3 days for Canada after the country didn't win one event in the first 8 days of Olympic competition. It is the 12th medal overall for the Canadians. U.S. bobsledder Alana Myers-Taylor has gone from almost quitting the sport to winning Olympic gold today. A few weeks before Christmas, she texted her husband from Norway to say that she cannot keep going. Despite this, she returned to training a few months later and won the monobob title at the Milan, Croatia Games. She says she feels exhausted but proud. At 41, she became the oldest woman to win an individual Winter Games gold. She also tied the U.S. record for Winter Olympic medals won by a woman. After a week in an Italian hospital following her crash on February 8th, Olympic skiing legend Lindsey Vonn announced that she had been cleared to return home. This comes after her 4th surgery, which was required to repair a broken left leg she sustained when she took a wrong turn only 13 seconds into her first downhill run. In a statement posted to X.com, Vonn wrote that she had been immobile in a hospital bed since the crash, but is happy to be back on home soil. Tony Clark intends to resign as head of the Major League Baseball Players Association, a person familiar with the union's deliberations said today. The person spoke on the condition of anonymity because of his decision, reported by ESPN, had not been announced. The person said an announcement was likely later today. Clark's decision comes during an investigation by the U.S. Attorney's Office in Brooklyn into One Team Partners, a licensing company founded by the union and the NFL Players Association. Moving to baseball, the Toronto Blue Jays officially opened their spring training camp, welcoming position players to their player development complex. Blue Jays manager John Schneider says he made an introductory speech to his entire team after Toronto almost won the World Series last year.
The main message was we're not defending anything. We're not defending the AL East. We're not defending the American League. We're kind of attacking 2026 like we did 25 or any year really, where you're trying to win the division, you're trying to win the World Series.
All-star shortstop Bo Bichette left the Blue Jays in the offseason, signing with the New York Mets to become a third baseman. The Blue Jays added pitchers Dylan Cease and Cody Ponce, as well as third baseman Kuzma Okamoto, to their roster in the offseason. Ronda Rousey, one of the most popular women's mixed martial arts fighters in history, will be returning to the sport for the first time in 9 years, Most Valuable Promotions and Netflix announced today. Rousey was the first female fighter to sign with the UFC in 2012 and became their first ever bantamweight champion. She headlined 6 pay-per-views between 2014 and 2015 and became the first female to be introduced into the UFC Hall of Fame in 2018. Rousey will face 43-year-old Gina. Thank you for tuning into your 1030 Sports Update. I've been Elijah Ford for BCIT's The Crow.
It's your career, your vision, your goal. Navigate it your way. Flexible learning is designed for you. Learn a new skill or earn a degree at your own pace. BCIT, flexible learning for a complex world.